Globes are something that you grow up with. You have them at school, you kind of have them in geography. I've always had a fascination. I did geography and physics at A-level, so I've always been into the world around us.
Planet Earth is Peter Bellerby's world. He's been making handmade globes in his London studio for about 7 years. It all started when he was looking for a birthday present for his father.
So I looked around, and all I could find were plastic globes, which were functional but not very pretty, and lots of antique globes as well at auctions. I went to several auctions and watched globes that were this diameter selling for tens of thousands of pounds. So I came up with the idea of making one myself.
That idea soon turned into a business.
It took 18 months for the first globe, about £180,000, probably the most expensive globe that's ever been made, and it was full of numerous issues which we had to resolve, or I had to resolve constantly throughout the process.
Problem number one was the map material. It was available for purchase as a digital dataset, but was often imprecise or simply wrong. Bellerby had to painstakingly correct it. Problem two, moistening and mounting the flat paper on a sphere and making it match with the corresponding edge. 200 globes leave Bellerby's workshop in London each year, all handmade and hand-painted. Colorist Isis Linguanotto paints up to 5 layers of watercolors on them.
We do a lot of painting beforehand, so if you have like all the panels that form the globe, they all have to be exactly the same color. And the other difficult thing is when we paint afterwards, you're painting in a circle, so it's watercolor, it's water-based, and drips just run all over the place.
Craftsmanship has its price. Small globes sell for €1,200 and up. The larger ones start at €4,500 and can cost up to €64,000. Celestial globes showing the stars and constellations are even more work than globes of the Earth. This one is for a London businessman. The art of making globes dates back some 500 years, and maybe it's no coincidence that it's undergoing a revival here in London. The zero meridian that runs through the Royal Observatory in Greenwich divides the world into Western and Eastern hemispheres. For Britain, a seafaring nation, accurate maps and globes were crucial. The National Maritime Museum houses one of the biggest and most valuable collections of globes in the world. 350 historical globes are stored on dark shelves sheltered from damaging sunlight. Occasionally, they leave these confines to be shown in exhibitions. Curator Richard Dunn shows up the collection's most valuable piece, the Mercator Globe of 1541.
This is a tremendously important globe. Gerard Mercator is obviously this giant of cartography. This globe kind of sets the standard for globe production in the 16th century that's followed thereafter. It also helps enormously our understanding of the histories of exploration and navigation in the 16th century and how people understood the world.
Even back then, globes were more than functional tools. They also conveyed prestige and prosperity.
You look at some of our large globes from the 17th, 18th century, they have beautiful stands made of very high quality, expensive woods, and the workmanship in the cartography of the globes is just astounding. And many hours have gone into that. They're very expensive items.
It's a special day for David Yates. The businessman ordered a celestial globe as well as an earthly one. He wants them as accessories in his living room.
I'd been looking around on the internet for a globe, and actually I'd been looking for years and years, and eventually I discovered that Peter was making them. I was absolutely smitten with the idea because, you know, the ability to construct something as personal as this and as beautiful as this, I thought was great. I just see it as a great piece of art.
With Google Maps and GPS, you might say no one needs a globe anymore. But Peter Bellerby disagrees.
Google Maps and digital mapping is amazing. I use them every day. It's fantastic to get from A to B. It really helps you do that. But a globe will inspire you to get from A to B, to want to get from A to B, because you can see the world in entirety.